Hi, I'm back now. Just had some lunch. It was absolutely delicious down at the pub. Bit of fish and chips. Okay, let's go. Bitcoin falls to 1 month low as liquidations near 1 billion. Well, all these people that were logging Bitcoin and were like, yeah, it's going to go up, it's stabilized. Well, they know that they're in the what they term crypto winter, right? So why would they be putting their position as longs? But anyway, altcoins rise on Bitcoin Pizza Day. Why is it Capital? Why Capital is rotating away from BTC, aka Bitcoin? Well, I don't know. Well, Pizza Day was when that guy bought um, two large pepperoni pizzas, I think it was, for 10,000 Bitcoin. And then they interviewed him a few years later, and they were like, "Do you think you've made the Guinness World Records by purchasing two pizzas for like 680 million?" And he didn't look too pleased about that question. But I digress. Let's continue. Bitcoin demand is obviously is still racing along. Lots of individuals and institutions, companies and countries and nation states are all piling on the bandwagon, but I'm not sure how much time they have left. Apparently, it's all gonna go ballistic in the next bull cycle, which is 2028, I think it is. And then what they've been saying, if you haven't joined the market, or if you haven't come into the market by 2030, then you're going to have a very hard time, because I think from 2032 there's only going to be sats being mined. That it won't be like a whole coin. It'll be sats, which are satoshi, which are the denomination of Bitcoin, which is 100 million. There's 100 million sats. I think that's correct. 100 million sats to one Bitcoin. So I think people are going to be fighting over sats in the coming decade. Okay, this can continue. Internet computer. Apparently, the industry's fastest blockchain has recorded, listen to this, 2,637 transactions per second, which is insane. This makes ICP the fastest blockchain across the 7-day period, according to ChainInspect_app data. And that's INCP, Internet Computer. Okay. What else is there? Right. No more Charles Hoskinson news. Spot Bitcoin ETF shed 1.26 billion in worst week since late January as Ether Fund sees 10-day outflow streak. I don't know why there's an outflow streak, because Ethereum, you mainly use it for staking, right? So why is there massive outflows? I don't know. Maybe they're just cashing their chips, trying to move the market downward so they can purchase some more. So that's also interesting. ECB resists easing rules for Euro stablecoin amid risks. Well, European Central Bank, I don't know what they're doing, but they need to get on board. I'm sure they are. on their way with regards to how should we market this to the customers. So I'm sure their marketing team is working overtime. Ethereum is testing the flaw that separates a correction from a crash. Well, that's no real news there, is it? Because the market's up and down all the time. There is no linear line up or linear line down. It's on a scale up and down, up and down, up and down, and that's like a trading formation from seconds to seconds, minute by minute, hour by hour, day by day. So that's nothing. Um, Polymark now places the odds of a US peace deal by the end of 2026. Well, I hope so. Um, Everybody wants to be or be safe and feel safe. So let's hope that is. Let's hope that's what happens. Robots are coming for your job. Get rich now. Well, they've been saying this for ages. It's like back in the 70s and 80s when the advent of the computer or personal computer, they called it then. They were saying, oh, well, the computer's going to take over everything. And yeah, okay, it kind of did because everything became electronic. And then that was the start of the digital age. And then the internet came along in the late or mid 90s, and they were like, yeah, the internet's going to take over everything, and everything has its place. So it's just the narrative that's being pushed at the moment. So yeah, let's see what happens. Arthur Hayes, okay, um, called Near Hype and Zcash the holy trinity of altcoins. Well, yeah, that's his opinion. Whether that's correct or not, I don't know. Um, let's see. Tron is in the news by saying that they've reduced their TRC20 transfer fees, which is I think they're trying to make it more attractive for the holders of their coin. Who else is there? Um, Bit and Saw tries to break its SMA 50 as crypto analysts eyes $1,000. I don't know what that means. Bitcoin chances of falling to 50,000 hit 40%, says Kaushi. Well, anything's possible, isn't it? Bank of America has just dumped its entire ETH and SOL exposure. Yeah, believe that? I don't know. Maybe. The US second largest banking giant, Bank of America, has cut its ETF exposure to Solana and Ethereum, revealed in Q1 filings. Now, get this, it has increased its BTC exposure, now holding more than 50 million. Okay, interesting. Um, oh, Polymarket suffers security breach as attacker drains internal wallet. Well, that's nothing new, is it? It's always happening. Adam Back challenges Mark Cuban's Bitcoin data after billionaire sells his holdings. Well, who cares what he does? That's up to him, isn't it? You can't tell people what to do with their money. If he wants to sell it, that's fine. Anthropic to close 30 billion funding round next week. I wonder what they're buying. Who knows? Here's one. Firefox big redesign gives you a button to switch off. I'm not going to say that word. To switch off all of AI. Yeah, whatever. Um, Lawyer. I think that's somebody's name. Bitcoin hardcore fan gives up house to ex-wife and profits 400k the 5th of May 2026. A prominent divorce lawyer, James, that's an interesting name, shared a dramatic property division case on Brunel's show. Not gonna promote that. A hardcore Bitcoin investor was separating during the market dip. Yeah, right, okay. Who else do we have? No, Cardano. A lot of Cardano news today. Um, oh, okay. FTX, former law firm auditor, agreed to pay 66 million to settle customer claims over wrongdoings, shall we say. Um, Nvidia projected 200 billion CPU market, which they say includes China. Yeah, all right, fair enough. Um, there's been a development in China, apparently. There are autonomous robots designed to clean pollution from rivers and lakes without human operators. I wonder what that would look like. Um, yeah, okay, fair enough. Uber makes indicative 33 per share offer to acquire Delivery Hero. Yeah, that could be interesting. Um, yeah, that sounds good. Um, there's not a lot of like, oh no, oh my goodness. Um, let's do a Litecoin, shall we? Litecoin ETF inflows have returned. On May the 22nd, the spot Litecoin ETF witnessed a net inflow to the tune of a little more than 260,000. Oh, that's good for Litecoin. This is the first day of net inflows the product has seen for a whole month. Okay. Canara's ETF now holds 0.15% of the Litecoin supply with AUM, whoever AUM is, I don't know. Yeah. I thought they've already been acquired though. Uber and DoorDash are both competing for Delivery Hero. But I said earlier that Uber has purchased um, Delivery Hero. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what the market brings. I might do another one later on today, but let me know what you think. Okay, like and subscribe. Cheers. Bye.